Hi guys, and welcome back to Pumpkin Plans. I hope you're all doing well. This is the week of the 7th to 13th of December. Getting there slowly. So I feel like I said that in every video. I'm just a broken record at this point. I feel like I'm just in survival mode with work and everything going on in the world at the moment. So yeah, please excuse me if I'm a bit of a zombie. I do apologise. So yeah, I'm using this beautiful kit from Letters to Apollo. Can we just appreciate that there is a full box and the bottom washi that have cinnamon rolls? I am obsessed with cinnamon rolls. I know Malika from Just a Perfectionist agrees with me. They are the best. Since about November time, I'd say, I've been baking them a lot, like every few weeks, because I just love them so much. I think they're such a cozy kind of food. To be honest, I'd probably still eat them in the summer. That's how obsessed I am. But yeah, I think that's what really sold me on this kit. I mean, I love Jessica's kits to death, but this just, I just loved it. Anyway, I'll stop gushing about cinnamon rolls on a sticker kit now. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy watching me put down the base. I'll play some music and I'll speak to you in a bit.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Okay, so getting into the day by day. So I used these scripts from Letters to Apollo for every single day to mark the countdown to Christmas. I'm pretty sure I did it in my last spread as well. So that just says 18 days until Christmas, as it was the 7th of December. Then I marked that at school during tutor time, my form tutor and my kids and my form tutor, we watched a bit of the Christmas Chronicles. I'd never seen it before and I've always wanted to, and they really wanted to watch it. So we watched that for the first 15-20 minutes of the day just while they were getting settled, and we carried on watching it a little bit each morning for the rest of the week. And I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. So I marked that with a Randy Dot Plans, I think it was a Christmas holiday film sheet she released, and then a laptop or computer, I think it's a laptop sticker from the kit. Then I marked that I ordered some more presents for Adam from the Disney store with that little bag from Once More Love. They were having a promotion where you got a free Baby Yoda the Child key if you spent a certain amount. I love giving presents. If you know me, you know I absolutely love giving presents and watch people open presents. So I kind of went a bit overboard with Adam this year. I tend to start buying them quite early. Then if I see something, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get that. And then by Christmas, I've got like 15 presents and I'm like over budget and everything. But I just love giving people presents. So it brings me joy. So yeah. So I ordered that. Then I marked with a little fox from the Pigeon Paper Co. that her sub box went live, the Pigeon Paper Post. I love everything Kathleen does. So wanted to try that sub box out. It looks really, really cute, a very unique kind of style. So yeah. Then I read a little bit. I can't remember what I was reading. Oh, I think I was reading P.S. I Love You, which is the second To All the Boys I Loved Before book. Then I had a meeting. I think I marked that wrong. I had a meeting, obviously, after school. So that would have happened before I read and everything. No, I didn't actually end up marking that. Excuse me, I obviously ran out of room. But yeah, then I added the Advent Day 7 script, which is from Rose Coloured Days. Moving on to Tuesday, had a bit of a crazy day. The kids were a bit manic this day. I don't know what was wrong with them. They were just all over the place. So the kids I teach, I don't actually have any of my own children. I've just realised it sounds weird when I say kids because people think they're my children. But to be honest, I see the kids I teach all day, every day, that sometimes I feel like I am their own mum. But yeah, this little gingerbread man in a jar from Papershire, he's got a really funny expression. I don't think you can see it very well. Like a really oh, help me expression on his face, and it made me laugh, and I thought it summed up how I felt with that crazy day. Then I got some Happy Mail. My Pretty Pink Coat order came in with I think that's from Once More Love. Then I had a English meeting in the afternoon, as I do teach English at special needs school. Then I read for a bit, and Adam and I went for a McDonald's drive-through because we both got home from work, were exhausted, couldn't be asked to cook, so we're like, fuck it, let's go get McDonald's. So I used a scallop box thing from Sadie Stickers and then a Christmas tree mandala from Pretty Pink Co, laid those and put them there. Going on to Wednesday, it was 16 days until Christmas. Can you tell my head's just everywhere? And on the way to work, I stopped at the shop up the road, the Co-op, to get some lunch, as I realised I hadn't made anything the night before and there wasn't anything in the fridge. So I did that. Then I FaceTimed with my friend Ingrid when I got home from work. She's one of my best friends from university, from when I went to uni, so we FaceTimed for a bit and had a bit of a catch up. Then my book arrived, Forever Wild, which is the third book in the Simple Wild series. If you haven't read that and you like romances and things, you need to go read it. It's the best. Then come chat to me when you finished it, because I love talking about that book. And I also took some pictures for my Bookstagram, I think, of Forever Wild, yeah. To put on there, which is Confidence in My Shelf over on Instagram if you want to check it out. And then I listened to the podcast Read It or List It, which I love, and marked the Advent Day as well. Thursday, I had a big stack of mail arrive from my aunt who lives over in Canada. She's very into making her own cards at the moment, and she uses lots of stamps, and I think it's a bit like a sub box, I think. And sometimes if she really likes a kit that comes out, whatever, she likes sending it to me so that I can do some as well, and then we can kind of compare our designs and things. So that was really fun. I think I get my crafty side from my aunt because my mum, she likes crafty stuff, but she's not really into it as much. She loves looking through my planner though, my stickers and stuff. But my aunt is the more crafty one. So I think I get that from her. So a massive stack of mail from her arrived, which is great. I then marked that I posted my December TBR on my Bookstagram with that little Craft by Towie Instagram icon, and I layered it with a mistletoe sticker from What's I Would Love. Then after school, again, this is all the wrong way round, but I think it's just the way I layered it in the thing, because obviously that all happened after work. But I dropped one of my co-workers at his car that was at his fiance's dad's house as it was being repaired. And obviously he was going to walk, but it's quite far and it was cold, and I was like, it's fine, I'll drop you. So I dropped him there, and then I went to Asda on the way home to get some more Christmas cards. I like writing a Christmas card to every single child I teach. As I am in secondary special, I do teach 5-year groups as well as my tutor group, and that equals to about 56 kids. But I just like giving them a little card and a little treat. I usually get them a little present as well, just to say thank you for your hard work, and especially during the pandemic. I mean, it's been hard for children in general to kind of cope with this change. I mean, us as well. I've struggled a lot with the change, but especially when they have special needs, it's a big thing, and it really throws them off. So I just wanted to write them a little card just to say I was really, really proud of them, and yeah, just to say thank you to them, basically. Going on to Friday, it was Christmas jumper day, so I wore my Christmas jumper. I seem to wear the same one every year. It's like a light blue with silver sequin reindeers on it. I love it, but I mean, the kids don't even notice. Plus, they like routine anyway, so I think they probably expect me to wear it now. I think I've worn the same one for about the last 3 years. I do have a red one with gingerbread men all over it, but it's back at my mum's house, and obviously due to the pandemic, I haven't been able to go back there for nearly a year now. So yeah, that didn't happen, and I've got to ask my mum to send it in time. I was exhausted this day, so I marked this little eye mask with the snowflake from Pretty Pink Co. I also marked that I wrote the Christmas cards, so I bought them on Thursday and then I wrote them out on the Friday with that little, I think it's a Once More With Love, Munchkin flat lay thing. Then I finished P.S. I Love You, it was so good, and Adam and I ordered in some food from a pub down the road that was doing takeout, and we watched Modern Family. Going on to Saturday, Adam went and played some golf with some friends. It was open, obviously, at this point, and obviously golf, they social distance and everything anyway. So, he went and did that, which was quite nice because I had a bit of time to myself. Obviously, due to lockdown and everything, we've been together 24/7 really since March, other than obviously when we've been in work. We're both teachers, so we've both been in work face to face anyway. But yeah, as much as I love him, it's nice to have that me time. So I marked that I played some Animal Crossing with Liz from IDK and T from Plenty of Planning, with the little 1 to 1 million sticker. That was a lot of fun. I just remember having a lot of laughs with them, so I marked that. Then I filmed a haul and one of the advent calendars I got for YouTube. I listened to the new Taylor Swift album. This was when Evermore dropped. I love it. I think I might like it more than Folklore. Not quite sure, but let me know what you think. I also then listened to some Latin music and had a bit of a dance. I love Spanish music a lot. I study Spanish at school. I speak Spanish pretty much fluently, and I used to work over in Tenerife for a few months for a placement. So it just really gets me wanting to move and dance, and I love it. It puts me in such a positive mood. Then in the evening, Adam and I played Mario Kart with our friends Cam and Kirsty. Okay, Sunday I started reading a new book. It's called Dasha Lily's Book of Dares. They have just made it into a Netflix show, but I wanted to read it beforehand. So I read that and had a bath. I was feeling pretty emotional this day. I can't remember why. I think it was just everything was just getting on top of me. I felt overwhelmed with the pandemic and work and not seeing my family for so long and blah, 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 as I think everyone was. Then I think I had another bath again with Adam. We just chilled. I think we listened. I think we read. I think we both read. Then my school were doing this little like cookies and hot chocolate thing where the sixth form students were making them and then they could be delivered to your room. So I ordered them for myself, some of my staff members, and my tutor group so that they could have a little treat on Monday morning, just to brighten up the last week of school. But yeah, so I marked that with a paper shire flat lay hot chocolate thing, and then the little like gift tag label is from Sadie stickers. I love those. That was from a past $2 Tuesday. The little string light divider at the top of Sunday as well is also from Sadie stickers. I'm then putting in my date squares because I nearly forgot, but don't worry, I remembered this time. So I'm just popping those in. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure I give you the wiggle and then a close-up of the spread, but I could be wrong. I forgot to say the tree divider things in the sidebar are from Pretty Pink Co. So here are the leftovers. As I said, I love Jessica's format. Always a dream to work with. Look at that cinnamon roll washi. Ugh, love it so much. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the spread. Stay safe, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.